Hey, how's it going? Is it one of those like days where you take it all in and you're like, okay, there was nothing that really stood out to me, but did you really take the time to actually find the highlight in your day? And did you notice where you had a challenge and it was you that was creating the struggle? Isn't that kind of funny to laugh at that after the fact? Okay, that's what makes life comical, right? It's like, damn, I'm kind of in my own way. It's like, why would I be doing this to myself? Because I didn't slow down and think it through, right? So what is that thinking it through? Well, I once read a book called Thinking Slow and Thinking Fast, and so it's considered a systems too, but I believe that maybe one of those is learning how to hijack intuition. I don't know, we could talk about it later. I pretty much listened to the audio tape. I read the first 4 chapters. I was over it after that. But I did find a couple of chapters very fascinating to myself, especially when they talk about entrepreneurship, this particular personality, and how that presents itself, right? And so, like, behavior and risk, and it's like, well, life is just taking a bunch of risk. Life in itself is a risk, right? I mean, just the idea of having sex, the risk of getting pregnant or catching an STD, it's just dangerous, but we still do it, right? And then you can bear fruit, produce something from that, right? Those are my ramblings for the day. So someone's considering creation maybe, right? Just trying to figure it out, like, why do I do the things that I do? I need to take more risks. Is that what you're telling yourself? You need to take more risks? Well, let's find out. 4th house. All right. So you're not taking risks and it has something to do with family? I don't know if this is your immediate household and or the family you grew up in with, but as the story unfolds, we're going to find out. Vesta, right? So this is that fun energy where you really have an opportunity to assess like what it is you want and like how you're going to go about achieving those things, right? But there's an element of energetic thrust to it, right? And so the more energy you put behind believing it, the more likely it is for you to act on it, to stay motivated. 12th house, right? Pisces. Okay, so faith. You have a lot of faith in whatever this is. That's dope. I say that because, well, we have this weird conversation around faith all the time. Okay, Scorpio in the center. So we're talking about somebody undergoing transformation. I keep hearing change management. I hear change management very strong. Are you working in the change management profession? Are you a high intuitive, working in an industry that you're trying to figure out why you're doing it? Was it to take care of your family? Are you trying to ensure that it's the right industry for you? I don't know. Let's finish the story. All right, so we got some Taurus here, right? So this is the constellation of Taurus. So we're definitely talking about a slow and steady, pragmatic person. Practicality. You just like the practicality of things. You like structure. You need to know that X is X and Y is Y. Okay, but this is coming up, which see, Taurus also likes the beauty of things, right? So maybe there's something abstract or creative that's caught your eye and that is a little different for you. I don't know. We gotta finish the story. Juno. So Juno, pregnancy, motherhood, birthing something new. Okay, so you can't make this stuff up, bro. So I just said for Taurus, you need that structure, that stability. But we're talking about pregnancy. Any woman who loves her kids dearly will tell you just that whole pregnancy in the beginning, like that shit is scary. Like, oh shit, I'm about to be a mama. I'm responsible for life, right? And for some, it takes a while to really come into that role of motherhood. Now, there are some women who, I would say some of them get it, like the girls who are like, I just want to be a mom. Yes, like they're just like, I just want to take care of people, right? That's what I know I want to do. That's kind of lit. Me personally, doesn't matter. So Juno is bringing something forward, right? So this idea, this creative venture, this thing that you're considering in the back of this thing you want to take a risk with, you're going through a gestation period. So just Juno gestation. Okay, so you've been thinking about this for a while. Okay, and so I'm getting you need to do more research, or you've been doing some research, or you're not sure. So I have the Aquarius constellation here, right? So this is something mass media, society. Aquarius is kind of rule that like public domain, right? Okay. So you have to build it, whatever it is. You need to be able to build it. Only because the Aquarius is the water bearer. Okay, this is like hurting my head. Aquarius is the water bearer, and so with that air type of energy, okay, there's just a polarity around whatever this idea is. You're gonna have some people in society who are really going to welcome it. You have some who are going to feel very strongly about it. And you have some people who just will be indifferent. Okay, so what's the whole story? All right, so this was your right side. Okay, so this is beautiful, right? This is a lot of this is divine purpose, right? So see all this purple and blue, so it's very divine, right? So if I'm saying divine and I see Taurus, this is Taurus North Node energy here, Taurus Moon, Taurus rising. Okay, so this is comfort, creature comforts. This is stability, luxury, right? And then I see Juno, so it's birthing something, right? So it's the responsibility that comes with this luxury and this comfort. Okay, so you earned this. And Aquarius, right? So this is something that like can be verified, right? So this whoever you are, wherever you are, maybe this is about someone, healing practitioner, someone who works in I heard that's change management or organizational development, leadership, education spaces. This is someone who's trying to figure out why they've not been using their intuition all along. Fiercely, your intuition was telling you something, and it's becoming very clear to you as it's playing. This is not the person. I'm not getting that this is the person I'm talking to. That's a Taurus. I'm getting that whoever this, maybe this is an Aquarius, watching someone step into their Taurus North Node, and now they see the potential that whatever it is this Taurus North Node is doing, they see the reach, the effect of that, right? The impact. They're starting to understand something as it creates meaning as they're situating themselves next to others in it. So it's almost like it didn't land because of the crowd that they were in. Okay? It's a really weird message, but I think for somebody it'll make a lot of sense. Okay, so that was the right side. Okay, and then we take that energy when we flow into Scorpio, right? So see how we're moving into these color schemes here. So we move over here into the Scorpio energy. There's something that was hidden, right? Something being transformed. So something has come to an end, right? Something has just come to a complete end. So this might be somebody who really is, they've gone through some type of DNA activation. You can look that up if you don't know what that means. Okay, and so by you going through this DNA activation, we go to this left side of your thing. So see how you have these green and blues over here? There's always a story, right? So we start here with the blues connecting. Whatever this is, it's related to your fourth house, right? So I'm really getting somebody who you have childhood trauma you've never discussed, that you've never talked to anyone about. That tells me change management. So you're the type of person who puts your emotions into work. Okay, my left ear is on fire. Okay, and my left temple is on fire. Okay, so this is resonating with somebody. Okay. Well, Scorpio would be what the natural born psychologist. This fourth house keeps coming up. So you're recalling details from childhood, and there's a few particular memories that stand out that you're now starting to heal. So as the memories come back and you're now actually starting to work through them, I'm getting a better understanding of self, right? 12th house. I'm hearing multiple personality. You think you have a multiple person. Some type of dissociative identity. It's like there's two sides of you. You definitely smoke weed. So This is someone who can only get in touch with that deeper subconscious self when under the influence, right? We're talking about Pisces, these fishes, right? Swimming, deep emotions, okay, and then creativity. So you get your best ideas when you're under the influence. And so that's something people don't know about you. That's the change you're trying to manage. You're trying to let go of your bad habit. And you're taking the proper steps to birth that through. So that is your kind of astrology read. Not every therapist is a healer. Not every healer is a clinician. And not every clinician will minister to your soul. You can get your session booked at tactfuldisruption.co.